I have it on ultra low, so if you don't want to hear me talk on stream, I think you should mute me on party. Uh, okay, it's still black screen. Why is it still black screen? What about this? Stop streaming. There we go. Yep, we're up. We're up. We are up. Top trap, live chat, boom. Alright, the game's up. Poke Lowe's, the fat Canadian streamer. Yeah. My cousin who used to play Overwatch for Overwatch, he was friends with him before he moved out of LA. Like he like, cause Poke Lowe's used to like be in the house of Pokimane and like a bunch of other people, and he would visit them and go like chill. I mean, he was funnier back then, but he's like a cynical asshole. I don't know how he has his like hot ass girlfriends. But I guess it's honestly I understand. It's like you're well, I mean, like you're a girl and you're watching like a guy, right? Like a streamer. You find them funny, and then you find like I guess the ultimate way of like saying now is like trying to like it's like easier for streamers, right? So it's like it's like they can just pick and choose basically, and that's kind of weird because like it's like I feel like there's like should be like a line that should be crossed between streamer and like viewer. But I guess he was getting pussy. I mean, whatever. What the fuck am I saying? But I feel like it's like it shouldn't be the way. One should be getting a woman. Yes, but like yeah, it kind of basically just is, but just like it's like just in a weird way. Just parasocial. Um, I'm over here with my fucking clown underwear on, single. So what do I know? One sock with the one sock on, one black sock on, with the giant hole missing on the bottom of it. You know. No, I'm just kidding. No.
All prisoners are reminded that the guards
I have that elephant one that like, if you get excited. Are you in the streamer now?
is trying to dodge
Okay.
justice worth a bayonet in the ribs.
Nah. Kind of like Fallout open world. It's not even. There's no horror at all. Pretty far into the game, to be honest. Like I have like a craft a bunch of shit. I don't know how they change. Pretty basic sniper. Oh, it was made by the same people actually.
All prisoners
Yeah, cause I like if you run.
here because you
Hold up,
failed
where the?
your community.
Like you see the heart rate and shit
Learn your lesson.
on there. Yeah,
Time and
you'll see right now.
a better person.
They're killing the prisoners. Oh, he just tanked the shotgun. Oh, oh, he's coming. Damn, that guy could tank.
Down you.
Shit, I gotta dip. Where's that scientist, bro? She left on me. The scientist? Yeah. She's in the middle, but I think it's like a gameplay thing, or like she runs away, but like she's in the quest area or something. Locked. What the fuck? Just because it was funny. I was trying to show you a takedown. This game runs. The developers like this game just runs so good. I have like 150 frames, bro. And playing sniper really, I have a lot as well. And it still looks super good. This part's gonna look cool.
Nowhere to go now. Right. Showtime. What? You think you can hide? Spoil this bastard. They're gone. I'm shooting.
Oh, there's that prisoner.
Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress.
How the fuck am I supposed to leave this? Oh my god. Oh! Wait, is this?
What the hell?
Oh! Oh, they have a power cord too? Oh shit, hold up. I did not know that. That thing's fucking...
Battery disconnected. Shut.
The power... power areas in the world. You have to collect enough of them and like get the like... They're like batteries for generators, like... I'll show you later.
I see.
Where's the prisoners, bro? I gotta save them.
To the armory.
What's this? God, What the hell?
The prisoners won. The prisoners won.
A deader, eh? No wonder who you were.
He's gonna fight me? Oh, oh no. He's going back in the cell, bro. What the hell? These guys are fucking programmed. Or, oh, should I have a gun? Run away. It's a bloody battle. Yeah, bro, this is gonna get fucking hectic right now. I'm gonna finish my bread. Hold up. My little pawn. Must be World War III for me.
There has been a Class 4 security breach at the detention facility. All escaped detainees should be tracked and contained using
Let's see
any
what's going on.
means necessary. Alert! A containment
Oh fuck, that's actually my Oh my god.
Remember,
Might be. Here we go. Heads up. Bombs out.
and contained using any means necessary.
Sure, it came from over here.
look at me.
Bloody sneak.
Oh, Jesus.
What the
Alert! A containment breach has been reported at the detention facility. Strategic contingency plan Indigo 9.
I see you over there.
I saw that. Let's see it.
I've seen you.
Oh god. What the fuck? Ah, bro, I'm the fuck. Bro, I didn't know pulling a fucking lever would just activate everyone to hate me now. I don't have ammo for this.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Oh, stay still, stay still, stay still. Oh my god, this guy's.
Someone's there.
Give me a fucking break, hold up. trying to cook here. Hold up. This one? No. Okay, now we do this crafting. I take 2 bad ones and I make it better. So now the gun looks, instead of looking all rusty, it's clean. By ADS quicker? I don't know. Oh, I dropped my axe. Fuck me, I guess. There's nothing over here. Yeah, I don't blame you. My phone fucking garbage, bro. If I use Spotify, sometimes like I'd be changing songs too quick, and then like I would cut out the audios, have to reopen the app. Sure.
Alert! There has been a Class 4 security breach at the detention facility. Detainees are tracked and contained using any means necessary.
Oh, I swear about that. Oh no, I even did this through. Oh fuck.
A containment breach has been reported at the detention
You're done
facility.
for.
Strategic Contingency Plan Indigo 9 is now in effect.
You've had it.
Report to the Armory for additional supplies.
Well, I see.
Can I jump out of this? Oh, they thought ahead. I'm fucked. they're not friendly to me now? Aww.
Don't know the
Yeah, I thought so as much. Oh, does that mean if I go to win it? Oh, don't tell me I'm closed out of the fucking thing.
It's working. Are you reading me over at the tower? Oh, I hope so. Smashing work. That's one tower reading green on my console. Keep it up and we'll have ourselves a working array in no time. And I've been doing some digging myself. They buried the Prometheus information well, but I found a few threads to follow. Talk to you about it soon.
keeping tight.
God damn it.
Alert! A containment breach has been reported at the detention facility.
That's one down.
Strategic contingency plan in real time has been triggered. We lost one. To the armory for additional supplies.
Aware of who your friends are. Be wary of what you let out. Dr. Garrow is not honest. Dr. Garrow is responsible for much. Beware who your friends are.
It's working. Over at the tower. Oh, I hope so. One tower reading green on my console. Keep it up and we'll have ourselves a working array in no time. And I've been doing some digging myself.
Oh, I died. These dumbass robots, bro. The OP. The one with the machine gun. Oh my fucking god! Oh, please don't kill me, Mr. Oh no. Bro, I didn't know letting her out would just make me an enemy against the whole fucking military. Good.
There has been a Class 4 security breach at the detention facility. All escaped detainees should be tracked and contained.
I see. Definitely summit out there. Someone kill the bastard. Stab. Watch out, bomb out.
You can be anything you want to be when you grow up. No! No! Down you go. I've had enough. What the? That's one less bastard!
Oh, yeah.
Ah, stop your whinging.
Take this. Loud here. They've handed away.
Here we go. Right, you.
You'll die. They're dead. Game.
Be aware.
Had a chain customer. Care to see me stock?
Yeah, I've had I've had more ammo for like the rifle or like the pistol.
All trades are fine. See you around, chum.
There's no money in this game either. It's all trading. Like, you'll see, I did it right now. Kind of. Some things are just more violent than others.
Attention! There has been an incident at the detention center.
Yeah, it depends on the
Report
merchant.
any unusual changes to protocol forces immediately. Do you know that person?
Keep it civilized.
Nah.
No troublemakers.
You wake up and then you basically have no memory or anything, and then this town is basically in like what is that, like fucking martial law, so no one can leave except for you since you're like a new person. And yeah, and then like the military's just super controllative of this shit.
I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. Knew you'd get it done. I'm glad you found Nora. She can be a bit of a knout, but she's a lifeline for us in the village. I don't know what we'd do without her. How's my contact in Skethermore? Been a while since I heard from him, truth be told. Aye, that he is. But don't let the look of him fool you. He's a good un. One of the few of them protocol lads you could still say that about. You know, he were one of them ordered to stop that civilian convoy. The one that's just wreckage up on the Skethermore Road. Oh, don't think he ever forgave himself for that. Been a helping hand for us ever since. I really appreciate all you've done. These messages are more important than you might realise. Let's just say you've given the village a chance to, well, speak up for itself. Here, take this, and thanks. See you around. Welcome back. See you around.
The little, yep, the little telephone.
Report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised.
Captain's not here. Oh, probably pissed in regardless. Oh, hi.
I wondered if you'd have the gall to show your face again. I've just had a runner tell me of some commotion at the prison. Dr. Garrow has escaped. Our radio is currently out of commission. so I don't have the full gen yet. But perhaps you can enlighten me. It's quite the coincidence that I provide you with the pass, and the next thing I know, the prison is in uproar.
It's not me,
with
bro.
Garrow on the wing. Explain yourself. Are you in league with Garrow? Was our agreement just an opportunity for you to free her? Is that it? But you must see how damning the timing of all this is. Coincidences happen,
I don't know. This is supposed to be DLC.
but
I
I'm
think.
inclined to distrust one this unlikely. And to think I was the bloody fool who let you in there. Really? Do you still claim that you had nothing to do with it? You do? And you didn't part it? Very well. I suppose the balance of probabilities is that you're telling the truth. I only hope you at least managed to get something useful out of her before she fled. What did you learn? How did Garrow manage to disable our security? You mean that radio she had with her was nothing of the sort? Good heavens. The blithering idiots who searched her said it was harmless. Blast them. That's good work on your part. Well done.
Let's
The
go.
more we
Still
can
play both
understand
sides.
the barred gadgetry littering this place, the better our chances of escaping. Here,
A Roku?
take this for your
Like stick?
excellent service.
I have one downstairs, but I don't use it.
And I presume you have Garrow's
My
device.
parents like using it.
Hang on to it for the moment. I'm willing to trust you with it. Do
Like
not
what?
let me down. It may perform wonders.
Oh, yeah, I have
It
a
won't
fire
stop
stick.
a
Yeah, a
bullet.
fire stick, not Roku.
You seem very capable,
What do you mean?
and that more than anything else makes me inclined to place some faith in you to continue doing the right thing.
Oh,
The fates
hell
of my
no.
force and yours are bound together.
Oh, hell
You
no.
realize that? Help us, and we will help you. Remember that.
That's crazy, bro.
And in any case, something more pressing has occurred in your absence.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's that funny.
It seems some of the villagers are unhappy with our recent
Nah.
enforcements of martial
Or I don't
law.
think it's like word based.
They've allied themselves with
I
the
don't think it's that
savages in the
funny.
woods. The swine broke in here and stole several items. Most importantly, part of our radio set. Reparations for injustice, they called it.
Jackbox, yeah, it's like 10 of them.
I have no doubt that they intend to make a gift of them to those so-called druids as some sort of offering. That shower of feeble-witted maniacs thinks that anything scientific must be returned to the soil, as if radios are some form of root vegetable, apparently. But what they took is critical and highly sensitive. If I may be frank, I have concerns that some of my men have gone a little native, if you take my meaning. They may not be entirely immune to the blandishments of these self-proclaimed druids. You, on the other hand, you haven't had a chance to weaken. You'll stay true to the mission. And should the druids capture you, well, they'll see that you're not from the village, so shouldn't provoke a revenge attack here. Listen, I have an escape plan. You've helped me, and I'm willing to reciprocate it by bringing you along when we leave. But it's all for nothing if we don't have the radio to send a signal requesting extraction. Once the interference field is cleared. If these druids have our radio equipment, I can make a good educated guess as to where they'll have salted it away. I'll mark the spot on your map for you. I cannot emphasize how vital repairing our radio is. Anything else you find there? Well, that can remain buried as far as I'm concerned. Excellent. Good luck.
Huh? Mobile? What?
Attention! There has been a
Not
threat
sure.
from the village hall. Do you have any information about this crime?
Nah. I didn't have a computer access like before 2011. It was like super popular, like MV2 era. I never really liked MMOs, to be honest. Nah, I played World of Warcraft for a while because I got lucky and some girl I met through CSGO bought me like the expansion, and she's like, "I'll buy you the DLC if you literally level a character in level 60." And I had like 30 days. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be easy. And then like I did it in a week, the last final week before the expansion came out. And he's like, okay, I'll buy it for you. Okay. And then WoW was cool. It's cool. It's like a nice like dumb game. Like it's not like you'll think. Um, like I would play it again if you were like if you get a PC and shit. It's pretty cool. The world's pretty cool. But the other MMO, there's the Amazon one. New World's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I had my cousin who played Overwatch, like dragged me to play every single MMO he played, and I fucking hate that.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain
Oh yeah, it's Warcraft.
lunatics and monstrosities.
Sure. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the village. There's 3 factions basically. The military, this actually the outlaws, which is bandits, whatever. Druid people who think the earth talks to them and gives them magical powers and shit. And then there's like a leader, her name's like Mother Jugo, who's like a fucking witchcraft person who's like makes it seem like she's not part of them, but like wants you to see if you're cool and not like an army person or an outlaw to join them. And then there's a rat inside the village who is for ring banana phone. Hello.
You have met Miss Tanner. You should trust no one. You should trust me.
Still don't even know who that is. But a rat is part of the people who talk to the earth, called the druids. Like these nature, herbalist, religionist type people. And there's a guy who runs a shop who murdered someone in the village that you had to figure out. It was a secret little side mission to figure out who murdered the person. You had to be like fucking Sherlock Holmes, you know? They're like, oh, I found a clue. Another clue. Then you go to him, confront him. Like, yo, I know you did that shit. He's like, bro, you got me. And then he's like, yo, I'll show you the way. What way? Ooh, you don't know? I'm about to open your third eye. With his big ass forehead. Of course,
Welcome
he knows.
back, friend. It's good to see you.
Oh, okay, that was a waste. Never mind. Bro. Yeah, he's basically like an inside person, and he basically like, yo, you should follow Mother Jugo, which is the first leader of the people who talks to the earth, and he's part of them too. But he lives in the village, but you're not supposed to have those type of ideas because the military will kill you. Yeah, they're super. It's martial law. You know, they're like, you know, they're not. It's not just you just have to live in the village, but like, you can't be thinking other shit as well, or else I gotta mow you down.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Skethamore fields. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Oh, I know what to do. Yeah. Let's go watch this thing down. Yeah, I can.
Did you want something? Bye now.
Alright. This shopkeeper, her. So, the whole. I guess I need to explain it real quick. So, there is this, like, mystical, like, fucking. There's a power plant, right? So, it's basically kind of Chernobyl, but in British, in London area. There's, like, a power plant. I'll show you where it is. Like, it all looks like. And then I'll tie it back to this lady. What I'm about to do. So, let me go outside and show you the power plant. Let this load. Okay, so I'll get a nice little view.
I reckon it with them.
Remember that your village is one
So,
of the few remaining bastions
this
of
one
normality within
is
the
a power
zone.
plant, basically kind of like Chernobyl. And they were, I think, running on like this new type of what's it called? Like energy they found, and like the government was experimenting on it, and then like it does good shit like you learn, and like it made all different types of materials and shit, and like substances. And so obviously that type of power, like type of power, they didn't know what they had, so like caused like a whole like weird radiation type shit to around, and like so there's also another group of people which are called the druids, who kind of worship that power and like, oh no, like it speaks to us, because it kind of does, because like there's like this like weird like spiritual type of thing like towards it, and so like if you're exposed to it, like kind of like radiation, it turns your eyes blue, and then it's like. And then like and then you start hearing voices, and then either it makes you go insane and turn like kind of like a zombie-ish, or like or you get like powers and shit. And then it happens, which happens to very few people. And so basically, the bakery lady, her husband, I think got sick somehow or something like that. And so she's been keeping it a secret from the village and from the military. You know the old military guy I was speaking to? Yeah, the captain. He was like, yo, report anything you find and let me know. And then what's it called? So she's like, oh, don't tell him that my husband's sick and shit. Like, no. And so like you'll give her medicine that's made from the leader of the druids, the people who speak to the earth. She gives you like a, well, basically it's like a potion that you use that helps you throughout the game and shit. But like you give it to her, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna give my husband. And then I think like if you wait like a day or whatever, and then go back, her husband's like fucking gone. She's like, oh my god, he went to the woods. He's going crazy, and so you have to find him. And then in this church, it's pretty cool. This church, this like opening mission when I came, like it got me really hooked because you come in, and then like there's like the pastor, and then like his people, and then like there's like a murdered body, and then it's like there's like blood and like a dead body and shit, and then he's like, you have to go figure out what the fuck's going on, and you go figure out, and like what the fuck, it's like the game doesn't tell you, you have to like read notes. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading, like to figure out like what like actually what's going on, which is yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't mind. And then what's it called? So this church guy, he basically he's like, don't tell anyone, please. It's gonna be like a whole thing in the village, like, cause like the people come and pray, cause they're like it's either like you like follow the military, or you're able to like follow the religion, which is like a fine a way, like it gives them hope, whatever, right? And so the people of the village. So the person that got killed was the shopkeeper. He murdered the girl there because she was like being crazy or something. I don't know what she was doing. I forgot she was gonna say. I forgot why. She said she was gonna say something to the like police or something, or like she was already crazy, and that's why I don't know. He had to kill her, but I'm like same time like you tell the guy like, well, that's not a good reason to kill anybody, but like whatever. And then so this guy is basically like his whole belief is to like try to keep order because he gets donations from like the people, so like he likes like his power as well. But this guy has a little secret under his church. I'm gonna show you. You already know, bro. The freaky deaky forgotten cellar, bro. He has a scientist that was studying
time is of the essence. With any luck,
the like material that the nuclear people were like the government was researching, and then he basically found a way to like stop himself from like not turning into like a basically zombie-ish thing. And yeah, so this church guy has this. I don't know why the church guy has this. This hasn't been explained because he kind of seems anti, like, I don't know. But like, yeah, this is like a whole big thing. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the past. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Actually, to get the key down here, you had to like, it's like you had to basically like go to like I'll show you the bunker, but you have to go pretty far. But like at the same time, like, it's the only way in here. There's no other way out. So like, the pastor had to know. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, you basically have to go right now. Another mission for him is you have to go to. So there's an area called the Interchange, which is like an underground bunker thing, which is like a kind of like it's like an underground network that connects all the cities kind of together. It's more for like military and like trade and shit. So it's like a secret, like no one really knows about it. No one knows how to get in. But like at the start of the game, you get like a key card from a scientist or whatever, and like he dies, and he's like, oh, you go to the Interchange, it's a master key or whatever, and he just dies. And I'm about to go to Interchange right now.
I knew it. Wait a minute.
Let's be civilized about it. I've killed
There's interchange. There's 3 ways to go inside there, which is one's in here. Actually, a couple of different ways, but like main ways. And then once you really progress far into the game, you can kind of travel between all the areas quicker because it's like a quicker way, kind of as well. And it's a super cool area in the game because it's like a giant wall. Like, I'm not gonna run through. I'm just gonna walk and show you. Yep. So I'll show you. Like, oh, what up?
Well now, it all
off.
starts to make sense. My liberator approaches. Many thanks to you. My apologies for running off like that, but discretion seemed very much the better part of valor at the time. Me? Well, so many hats, but I suppose I'm primarily known for my work in applied autonomous cybernetics. Which is to say robots. I was head of the department here. Things have certainly changed since I left the site. I never intended to return to so much fuss. And, least of all, a jail cell. Simply because I was never caught in the quarantine zone in the first place. I happened to be in Oxford at the time. I suppose that was lucky, but, well, I couldn't just leave all this behind now, could I? I must say, I wasn't expecting garlands and adoring crowds to mark my return, but being thrown into jail was a little much. Lucky for me that you popped by. And you have found your way into the interchange too. I am impressed. When quarantine was enacted after the disaster, I wondered if I'd ever see the inside of this facility again. Oberon is at the root of all our troubles here. It's also unwise to ask about it. You've seen a great number of things that are none of your concern already. Really, I should be asking you just how on earth you got inside a secured facility. But since you helped me out of my little bit of trouble, what with the soldiers and the imprisonment and so forth, I shall do you the courtesy of pretending that you are perfectly within your rights to go gallivanting around secret government facilities. In all honesty, I really don't care where you came from. All I care about now is taking care of some business and then getting out of here. Ah, such a curious cat you
Is
are.
it? I don't think so.
Well, perhaps we can
Unless
help
there's like a
each other.
space.
There is
I don't even know how the
something
DLC would
you
be.
might be able to assist me with.
Unless you just like take like a
Very
new
well.
different approach, but I'm not sure.
A little quid pro quo is in order. Help me, and I shall help you. My research notes are still here in my office, and it is vital I recover them. My office is in the lower level of the robotics section. You'll likely need the signal redirector to bypass the electronic security to get down there. And for heaven's sake, don't touch anything you don't need to. Can you manage that? Well, to be blunt, because it's very likely dangerous. The automatic security measures may still be active. But I think you've proven that such things aren't a challenge for someone as resourceful as yourself. I mean, easy as pie for you, I'm sure. Astonishing that Miss Tanner should escape the convoy ambush with nary a scratch. An unusually resourceful young woman, clearly. She's taken an undue interest in some of our more secure systems. One might reasonably wonder why. I intend to keep my distance from her. I suggest you do the same.
Okay, so this middle area is basically kind of the main objective of this game. So you start off in this area called Wyndham Village. Yup. And so you basically find a way to try to get into here. You could get in. Actually, you could get in here anyway. But I think there's kind of a certain way you kind of need this tool, which is this like radio ship. But so this screen what I'm looking at is batteries that you need to put in individually. So like how does it look? So you would find one and it'll be like, alright, open it, and then you literally like put it in, and then it'll literally turn it on, and then boom. So I guess I need like 4 more batteries, bro. Fuck that, bro. I got like more batteries. I don't have a lot. I have a fucking lot. I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bro, I thought it would be harder, but you find them throughout the world by exploring, and then those robots, I guess there's some that's flamethrower, and I thought those are the ones that only have the batteries, because you shoot 3 fires and then it goes down, it's easy. But I never really fought the ones with guns because they're fucking literally have aimbot, they're like broken. So, but yeah, you could get them out of them as well because he used those batteries, which makes sense now. Yeah. So you gotta find them. So now, like, so the cool thing is, so like this door, it's you need power. So you need to put the battery in for power. And then a lot of the map is inaccessible because there's no power. So you need to put a battery in, then it unlocks those parts of the map. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot of exploration. So like, there's no fast travel. Literally, if I want to go to a different part of the map, I literally have to go walk there. Yeah, there's no fast travel. But it's pretty. The map's not big, but it's like, yeah, dude, there's no fast travel. It's literally like as you know, this is literally a game, like a gameplay design. Like you're supposed to be doing that, you know. Because honestly, I feel like if there was fast travel, the game would probably be like half the size, half the length. Because a lot of it is walking, and exploring, and shit. So honestly, if there's a fast travel, yeah, this game would probably be like worse. It's kind of cool, honestly. I appreciate it. Like, there's no radio either, like, you know. So right now, you'll find this other lady. Let's get this she's a little fast show. I'll show you the shoe finder, bro. The hottest girl ever in any video game. I'll show you her later if I can find her. Where is she, bro? Wasn't she like here? She was.
If you can give me access to all those radio towers.
Oh yeah, I need to get a radio tower. I guess I'll give her research notes. Shoot. Well, fine thing. I'll show you a ton of light. Oh, fine thing. Relatively, bro. I think she's like the only, like one of like the 5 women in this game. Oh, the rest is just men.
Don't forget about... Oh, good show! Oh, it is such a relief to have these notes back in my possession. Security concerns, you see. Can't have any old Tom, Dick, or Ivan taking these for light reading.
Tom, Dick, or Ivan.
I thought I'd warned you about reading classified material. Try to understand. We were pushing back the very boundaries of known science. Britain depends on progress like ours. If she's to compete with the rest of the world, we couldn't afford any delays. Every decision that was made was for the good of the project. Now listen, I have an offer for you. While you were off fetching my notes, I've been trying to extract what data I can from here. Information was buried, almost as well as the site itself when the quarantine was called. Now, I have unearthed some of what I need, but it has become clear that the most sensitive research is elsewhere. Many of those records were kept at an external data store at the Casterfell Dam. Given your success so far, perhaps you are willing to make the trip. There's a positive cornucopia of information there. More than enough to satisfy even your curiosity. Well, what do you say? Now. The point of a bargain is that both sides undertake obligations. Of course there are strings attached. That is the way of the world. Listen carefully. Much of our data was stored at the depot site.
Depot site?
It should
Depot.
still be accessible if you can get the memory cores operating once more. All the answers your heart desires are there, I assure you. 2 important points, however. Once you're done, you must run a particular command or all your efforts will be wasted.
Some are funny.
Gen Era.
The streamer, the cat charm I have, the
exactly.
streamer, he's British.
Secondly, you must not take anything out of that bunker. I cannot overstate that this is all highly classified.
What?
Now, here's the key.
Oh, his name's Rascal 100.
The bunker is out in
He's really good. He's like
Casterfell Woods by the
actually
dam.
really good streamer.
I'll mark it on your map.
But he's funny.
There is a code. Be sure.
Okay, let's see. So, new lead found. Dr. Garrow wants me the data. Centerfell Woods. Joyce. No, it's on the Game Pass, right? No, I was gonna play it after Liza P. But I didn't go around. I think I was looking at a review and people were complaining. I'm like, meh, I'll play something else. I think that's where I played. I forgot what I played. It's like Dark Souls, which is up my alley. Yeah. No, the rats are coming back. Go bring it back, bro. Let's go download it and then make gameplay and then like, yo, Anthem's back, bro. and then make a coin, make a cryptocurrency called hashtag Anthem, and then be like, yo, buy the Anthem, and then bro, make so much money. Bro, you know what happened? I think yesterday or I think within this week, they stopped. The FBI is stopping investigation of people getting scammed by cryptocurrency. Yep. So, bro, start scamming, bro, start scamming. Let's go, bro, let's go. Start scamming, bro, start making some stupid plays, bro. Now's the time. Bro, you know what's crazy as well? On Monday, some random, like literally Twitter account tweeted that Trump was gonna. There's like a speculation that Trump was gonna remove tariffs, except for everyone except for China, and the stock market literally like shot up more than it's ever had in like 10 years, and then it was a fake tweet, and then they asked Trump, I think like literally 30 minutes later, he's like, nah, it's fake news. And then the stock market went down, or plummeted what already was going down. Because, just because a tweet was just like, yeah, this is gonna happen. And then everyone else was like, yeah, look at this is real, like, like it has a check mark, and then the name was like some random name, but the last name was Bloomberg to make him seem like he's like, you know, like the Bloomberg news organization. And yeah, so that's just funny, I think. That's crazy how literally over fake shit. You just have to pay $8 for Twitter Blue, bro. Make yourself a fake profile and people think you're real. And that literally impacted like everyone's fucking 401k. Dude, you remember when I told you my 401k was good? That shit died, bro. Literally, whatever money I gain within this year is gone. So that's cool. No, I literally checked my stock, my 401k, and then you just see a fucking red line going down. Yeah. I can't do shit, bro. No. Just have to write it out, I guess. You know. Really? For what? How? Oh. Bro, I remember in the old days, I remember it would be bring rewards, bro, and I would like fucking be on that shit so hard to get like $5 in like Microsoft credit card. and then like sometimes like it would like your points would be worth more to like for like the Xbox One giveaway. And then I think I remember I put like $200 worth of points in there, but I wasn't like I didn't like spend $200, but like it was like basically 25,000 entries, and I still didn't win. Yeah. Well, I mean, bro, I mean, I don't want to deteriorate you, but I'm just saying that like my luck's terrible. Fuck it, nah, bro. All it takes, fuck it, bro. You know how long? No, no. Now I heard that the rewards take forever to fucking build up, so you might as well spend them on a chance for an Xbox. Is my rationale to cope with you, so you don't feel bad about spending money on wasting your rewards. Radio, Dr. Garrow. Scammer, scammer gets scammed. So, Mo Bunker. Dr. Garrow. What do you want me to do? Uh, where's the damn over there? Over there? Can't let you. Oh my. I guess there's another. Yeah, literally, like you have to run across the map. There's I saw a Judge Dredd Easter egg, like his helmet. That's pretty much it. Pretty cool. Yeah, it was like on a shelf. It was really like his helmet, Judge Dredd's helmet. Yeah. Oh shit, what is this? Oh, okay. At least it's not like fucking till like, you know, crazy long. It's probably like every month. Do imagine you could get one out of that? That'd be sick. Oh my god. That'd be crazy, bro. Bro, it's like that sucks now. It's like if you wanted an Xbox Series X, it's gonna be more now, right? Unless you get it used or like I don't know. Yeah. Unless they're like I think new. I don't even know, bro. Okay, so this is how it works, right? So it's supposed to be tariffs on stuff that's like so like good examples like cars on like 2026, right? All new cars are getting immediately tariffed, right? So the new ones on the law are not tariffed. But I feel like companies are like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna put the fucking like 25% on it regardless, you know? So I feel like it's gonna get like it just makes it's just worse for everything. It's like stuff that should be tariffed are gonna be tariffed, but the things that shouldn't be are just gonna get like taxed just because of companies being lazy to yeah, exactly. And that's what I fear. It's just gonna fuck over the consumer because we're not gonna buy shit. Texas? Wait, did this show you when like the recent time or something? Going one? That's pretty cool. The address and shit, so you go and like rob them. General access. No. Oh. Bro, China is coming on the up, bro. You know what they're doing now? They're trying to be, you know, like, you know, everyone thinks of China as a fucking like cheap shit, right? You know, they make the cheapest shit, but they've been pivoting like as like a country to be making batteries, solar panels, and like stuff that like is needed, you know, by like big technology and like, you know, war shit, you know. So, you know, which is pretty good, which has been working really good for them, you know. But like they still have a bunch of social issues, but bro, the Chinese century is here, bro. Wu Jingdang, Mo Jingdang, Zhu Jiang. Mexico, yeah, Mexico. The biggest problem is just the cartel, bro. That's just the biggest. Literally, Mexico could be like the powerhouse, bro. It could be even better than the United States if they just fix. I don't know. It's just it's prime. It's prime. They have literally both like a West Coast and East Coast like shipping. You know, which is the biggest thing. Like, you know, right now it's cheap as shit. Well, I guess it's more expensive, but like, it's just pains, bro. It pains me. I hate to see war and like, not war. I guess like that gang shit just everywhere that like stumps a nation from developing. But yeah, Mexico definitely, cause they have a many good manufacturing and shit. Obviously cheap labor, but so. Alright, bro, you can't. I don't think there's a way to ethic. Nah, I don't think it works that way, bro. It's just, I think it'll just make the rest of the population bad. Like, I don't know. It's just there are certain. Okay, you know what's funny, right? It's like the president of Colombia was like, actually, cocaine's not that bad. It's just the people who sell it are bad. We should actually make it legal, you know, and we'll make it the first country to legally and ethically produce it, bro. And the whole world's like, bro, shut up, bro. Oh my fucking god. Bro, I don't think the world society is gonna succumb to legalizing cocaine. Why? Bro, yeah. Vaping is bad right now, bro. I can't imagine.
Hello? Is that you? Or somebody else? Oh god, now I sound like an idiot. It's always isolation. Forgive the surprise, but I detected the power surge there. Look, that bunker you're in. I presume Garrow has been poking around there for something. Well, I need you to do something for me. That place contains the most recent experimental data from the site. It's vital that we get our hands on it. There should be a console. Transfer what data you can from the memory banks onto a tape. Let me see. Yes. The command gen move should do it. Bring the
Yeah,
data
because we
to
don't
your
buy shit
gun.
from them.
Or, well,
And they don't buy shit from us.
or I'll no longer be able to help
Bro!
you. Good luck.
You know what's dumb? You, you know how it's you know how the tariff math was calculated? So it's basically like the percentage of how much America spends versus import versus export, right? So there's this, like, for example, right, for Vietnam, right? Like we buy more stuff. Oh, actually a good example, right? Australia, right? So, like, comparatively, like, how you think the United States is bigger or Australia is bigger? Like, with the population wise, I mean not like geographically. Okay. So you think it would make more sense for us to buy more of their meat than them buying for them from us? That's not a trick question. No, I'm not. None of these are gotchas or anything like that. I'm just like from them, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So like I guess the percentage wise is like 34%, right? So like we buy 34% more than they buy from us, and then whoever gave Trump the math or whatever was like, you know what, let's add 30% to it because it will equal up. And like, that doesn't make sense because as a country, like, it's not like, first of all, tariffs, they don't work. But like, second of all, it's not gonna get that country to buy more stuff from you. And then like, then they added like two imaginary like Greek alphabet numbers to an equation that makes no sense. And then for those alphabet numbers, they gave those alphabet numbers numeric values that are based off of like fucking weird ass math that like is like so stupid. But like, here we are. And like basically apply that, like, that Australia shit to like basically any other, like, for Vietnam we buy chips and shit, like computer chips and all that shit. And like in other countries, right? It's like you would apply that like same logic to like their like export that they do for that country. Australia's meat. Taiwan is fucking chips and like computer shit. Japan, fucking the Switch. Yeah. Yeah. And like the last time we have implemented tariffs was William Taft was in the 1930s. And so during that time, that was also, the lowest time the stock market has ever been post the depression. And well, actually, it basically led us into the Great Depression because he was the president during that time, William Taft. And he basically said like, oh yeah, we need to impose tariffs or whatever. And even at the time, people were like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, how, like, people, his advisors and stuff, are like, like, this doesn't make any sense because countries wouldn't want to spend more money to get, like, and spend more to equate to the level out of what we buy to them. And so during that time, that the Great Depression really happened under his time. And then it wasn't until so for 4 years there was tariffs. And as soon as the next president came in, it was like literally the most unpopular thing that, like, obviously he won by a landslide because he was like, I'm gonna take away these tariffs. And so like, if we were to have tariffs, they would hypothetically, it would be up until the next president. Because even if the next president is Republican, whatever, like, I still believe that they will remove the tariffs because it doesn't make any sense, like, economically. And like, so when you think about that, right? So like, if you're a businesses don't plan 4 years out. They plan like 10 plus 15. Like bigger businesses, right? That like impactful to the economy. So like, if you're a business like Apple or like any other company that like like that you're being like culturally pressured to like have manufacturing in the country, like, and you're thinking 4 years out, and you're like, all right, in 4 years, like maybe this won't happen. So like, even if the whole point of this was to bring manufacturing to the United States, you think those businesses are gonna start manufacturing now and be done in 4 years, and then when they're done and those tariffs are gone, the reason why they're there is to have manufacturing in the United States, but like that whole reason why they're building it is because those tariffs to fight against those tariffs, but since they're gone, they're basically losing because they waste all that money, trying to build, like, like, you trying to see what I'm trying to get here? Like, it's like the result Trump wants is like, manufacturing in the United States, but like it's not even gonna bring that because like businesses are planning far out that like it doesn't make sense for manufacturing because it's gonna probably cost them more, than in those span of those 4 years because like they're not gonna make that money back, because to build manufacturing plant, even like I don't know any construction that would like build like a new like Apple-sized manufacturing plant in like 4 years. To be honest, it would probably take 4 years, but like in those 4 years it'd be done, and then like something else is gonna happen that like changes like Apple's policies regarding their like like what are they gonna do?
Please speak your command.
But yeah, I'm honestly, bro, it's just scary though with the way the economy's gonna go.
Command accepted. The gen error process is irreversible. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Proceeding with gen error. Alert. Memory bank damaged.
Dude, the yeah, so basically, yeah, because he wants his name's Jerome Powell, what's his name? Our head of finance, basically, which is one of the few positions that aren't like, you can't be like, yeah, or the president has power to like bring him in. I think it's one of like the few positions that like isn't like what is that, like you can't be advised in. So he's basically like, honestly, since COVID, with like him and Biden have different like financial like opinions, but like he's been like superly like meticulously kind of protecting the government, the economy, or at least the American economy, from collapsing, because like in comparison to other countries, our economy post COVID has been recovering really well, and other economies haven't been at all. Like they've been like the bad worst that it's ever been. Like Japan is the like one, Australia is another one, France, Germany as well. I actually think Germany is good. Well, I think they're on the way out because they're closing nuclear plants, but that's another thing. But what was I going again? Oh yeah, the economy, Jerome Powell. So he's been basically kind of like basically carefully lowering and increasing interest rates of the economy. Like, so like right now it's like 4. I think it's the highest it's ever been, like 4 or whatever. But Trump wants him to bring them down because if interest rates are down to 0 or whatever, right, that means people are gonna borrow way more money. Like banks and shit are gonna allow people to get more loans, and then the whole point is to stimulate the economy, right? But like people are gonna borrow money that they don't even have. And it's gonna like, it's like digging yourself even a more grave. And yeah, basically, yeah, Trump wants Jerome Powell to basically have interest rates as low as possible, which I guess is a good thing, but at the same time, it's like not like in a time of recession, interest rates to be, I guess, higher to combat like inflation. And so like, you know, if people are borrowing, if there's no like no penalty, like basically like, you know, they pay nothing back, you know, like tax wise, you know, on interest. You know, it doesn't make sense to be laying out money, especially at a time where like, you know, you don't even know what the fuck's happening with the economy. Yeah, and that's what like won't they don't want to happen. It's literally just like devalue the dollar. Well, yeah, that's basically what happens if there's less interest rates, it just devalues the dollar because like the dollar isn't strong right now. Well, well, if you want to get my like my black pill take on it, is like I honestly feel like Elon Musk and them, you know, really want to try to pivot towards cryptocurrency because look, Doge, my honest opinion, it you know you could say it saved, you know, 900 million, but how you gonna save 900 million that's already spent on that program that year, right? Another point. But the thing is, like, you're getting rid of government workers, and the government agencies that are got rid of and like, you know, got rid of the employees and shit are a lot of to do with like the SEC, which, you know, investigate cryptocurrency and all that, and other like investigate in like regulatory areas in the government regarding cryptocurrency or technology are like basically dismantled, right? And then you have this FBI bullshit having like, you know, we're not gonna investigate it. So like, you know, cryptocurrency, you know, it's like I don't know, man, like it's just like a weird push to like have, I don't know, control the online currency or something because like I don't know, dude, this is like just so fucked, dude, like in every way, like our money's not being held up to the value that it is, like it's supposed to be backed on cryptocurrency. Like how are you gonna have a Federal Reserve and buy it with money, and then you're like, aren't you like, is so people are gonna be relying on like the like, I don't know, bro. It's just this is just giant mess. So like it's just corruption all around that like that shouldn't be, you know. It's just like this is corruption at the highest level. Is, you know. Power grab, yeah, and literally like take away wealth away from, you know, the working class. Yeah, it's not backed by anything, you know. But yeah, bro. Honestly, I don't even know. It's gonna be the future. Like even I don't even know, bro. Like alright. There are like some BS conspiracies, but like I don't know, bro. It's like I feel like it's a little more complex than that. I think so because like I feel like once like it's far away from like, I guess like, you know, it's like obviously if like if it's like what I'm trying to get is like, you know, like the Republican Party isn't like Israeli, right, or like like they're not like, they're American, right? So like they have their own conservative values. So like I don't know how much of that like is like, you know, like the Jewish thing, or like, you know, that whole influence really has on them, you know, like yeah, sure, you know, they might be backed by money, you know, and then, like all the, like, you know, sure, you know, money buys influence and shit, but like, you know, how far, like, I don't know, people have their own, you know, like have their own goals as well, like, you know, and like a weird like, I guess like a weird um how do I say, like organization, like kind of like, you know, like white supremacists, right? Like I feel like you know, they have like this weird, like I guess the more like, you know, the ones upper in like the more like the ones in like politics, right? They're like super Republican, like white supremacist, right? Type of person, right? Like I feel like money isn't the all for them, right? So like I feel like, you know, even if there was Jewish influence, right? Like I feel like they would have their own motives. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like their own like the organization has their own motives and shit. Like you know, they might be lying, you know, in a certain way, you know, for them just to get money and shit. Or, like you know, have influence on them a bit. But like at the end of the day, I feel like people that are away from like you know are not Jewish, you know, inherently themselves, aren't gonna have that motive in mind, you know. So sure, I feel like it might you know in the end it might trace up back to that, but like I feel like it's more complex. No, but yeah. I feel like yeah, I mean sure it might end up you know back to you know the you know whatever, but like I feel like if you if it's like not definitive, then I feel like I guess it's not. I feel like you shouldn't be able to use that to trace it back to I guess, but I guess a conspiracy can be but I don't know. People have their own motives, so definitely money definitely aligns with all of them, you know, because it buys power. But yeah. Yeah. Nah, you hear voices in your head. But I feel like it does nothing. I don't know. It's supposed to, but I don't know what else it does. I guess so, like once you get infected, it takes away a good chunk of your health, and then you're supposed to hear voices and shit. Nah, this game isn't that like complex. Nah, yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be down. Oh shit.
We cannot feel out your intent.
And it's just if they spot you. Um, you can if you talk to like the mother, what's her name, Mother Jugal. There's like certain areas that like they're like friendly, but other than that, the ones in the open, the wild are they hunting you down. Bottom. Key card for this bunker's over here. down here. Oh. Nah, this is the best one. After you get the axe, you don't need anything else. Everything after you get a gun, bro, this game is like okay easy. Cause everything's one tile heads, but you have limited ammo, so like I don't have fucking 1 million pistol bullets, you know. But like once you get more, once you get like an SMG and a rifle, bro, it's kind of easy. Just cause you could like just fight from long ways, but the enemies do fucking hit like trucks. companion. They're kind of cool actually. But nah, no companion. This game is pretty bare bones, but pretty, I like it. Honestly, I feel like the next game these guys make, I feel like it'd probably be good then. Because if they're moving away from like Sniper Elite, and like this is like the first thing, it's kinda, you know, I believe in them. Next console? Oh, concept. Um, they really like what is this? Is like 1950s. So they really like the 19 like nine the like 1950s, cause they could do space. That'd be kind of cool. And walking through like a crack. Yeah. Kind of goofy. Oh yeah, I get the fucking power on. Hold up, where is it? Oh, what the fuck? What is that noise? Oh. Thanks. Little power thing is like a device that like it's kind of like I guess the only really puzzle mechanic in this game. Yeah, it's like a little my little hacker. What is this? I'm supposed to find a key card from them. Oh, Deb. Console was already here. Key card, key card, key card. I read all that. Oh, I could read it. Read it. If I was a key card, what would I would be? Tablet robot. The flashlight also helps you find items, so that's why I always have it out. Because the game's kind of dark. Well, at least on my screen. Oh, if that was a key card, I'd be here. Oh, not here. Not here. What about over here? What the hell am I? Maybe I need to check the desk again. Keycard's probably gonna be here, but I just missed it because I'm dumb. Right here, yep. Now I gotta go to the radio tower. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, where's the exit? And this system's called like the little tube system. You find them throughout like a lot of bunkers and shit. And you could store shit. Probably gonna store. What do I need? Easy. I would have thought I would use a bunch of them to trade, but I'm just hoarding shit now at this point. Cause there's only like 2 traders in this game that have everything and have anything. There's no, you can't do anything besides like just store it away, or with the guns basically upgrade them to the highest like quality, or you just use them as trade material. One of the most important things you get from trading, like basically skill things that basically unlock your rest of your skills, but I still haven't found the last one. What the fuck? Oh my god. They respawn? They seem fucking hit like a truck. What the fuck? Still got poison resistance, bro. That's whack. So I'm gonna die now. Oh my god. What else is there? Body? Oh! Antidote? The antidote, huh? Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out the antidote. Okay, they do respawn. That's kind of scary. Crafting. Burn. Combats. I don't have antidote. What the fuck? Whatever. Why does that not like a tank it? you're trying to get me fucking kicked out of my house, man. Yeah, bro, you're trying to not me. Are you trying to not have one person on your seed stack now? Is that, bro? Night, no. I need to connect at the beginning, bro. I don't know about that. Oh, matcha. Just use gamer subs, bro. Did they? Bro, I have never used like any of that G Fuel, any of that gamer fuel at all, too.
Steady. Wait a minute. Come on then.
You what?
It's working. Are you reading me over at the tower? Oh, I hope so. Smashing work. That's one tower reading green on my console.
Oh.
Keep it up and we'll have ourselves a working array in no time. And I've been
Gee.
doing some digging myself. They buried Prometheus information well, but I found a few threads to follow. Talk to you about it soon.
Oh, hell nah. This product may give you cancer. That's why I said yeah. I don't know if that one has metals, but that's one I've seen a lot of people promote. Alright, Adrian, I think I'm gonna call it here. Man, it was good playing with you.